My car has been in the garage for almost 2 hours and it hasn't warmed up. This is like putting an ice cube in the garage. Ooh, does it look cold down there? I can tell you what, my hands are freezing. Because I don't have any gloves on. So I'm not going to stay out here very long. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, my camera's like, nope, you can't see it. There you go. It was too close. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like a broken record. And the light keeps going out on me. Hello, Bear Watchers.
Hi again.
We wanted to talk about 2023, last year, and what happened because things didn't go as planned, and that's always okay.
I was gonna say, isn't that just how life works?
Yeah. So my Nashville trip was kind of a last minute thing, and that was the first thing at the beginning of the year that wasn't planned, and I wanted to be with my sister because our birthdays are a day apart. We're the same age for one day. So that's a unique thing. And if you're new here and you don't know, I just found my sister just before COVID. I was adopted and I've got this huge family. So yeah. My mom had 16 brothers and sisters. And you know, I've got lots of cousins because everybody had lots of kids.
Which means now I have aunts and
an uncle. Yeah, and I had lost most of my adopted family, so it all came at the right time. Right. Mary was so excited for me.
I know, I was like, it's so cool you found your family, and Mom was like,
they're your biological family. Hello.
I was like separating myself from it because it just didn't click with me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I still get confused because they'll like my pictures on Facebook and you know, leave nice comments, and I'm like, who is this again?
Right, yeah. So I had 3 sisters and a brother. I had 2 sisters and a brother from my mom, and then a sister from my dad. And the ironic thing was that they all stayed friends over all these years, and they did not know there was a bond there.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, there's like a whole backstory.
Yeah.
This is the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Especially hearing all the different sides.
I have videos, you know, you'd have to go back and look at any of those videos that say, you know, my family or my biological family or Ancestry.com or something like that.
The last time we went to Michigan, you might have talked about it too, because we actually went to go see some of your family. So.
Yeah.
And we got to see some of their family pictures.
Yeah, and that was in 2022. So so those videos are up from 2022 because I got to see my sister, and that was, we were so sad because my sister from my dad's side, we had planned on getting pictures every year because I I was planning on going back to Michigan every year, and I didn't get back to Michigan last year.
But that's the problem with being present with people and, chit-chatting with them and kind of getting lost in conversation and catching up, is that you forget. Because I do that with my, best friend all the time. I'm like, darn, I don't have, any recent pictures of her. Because we always forget. We're always catching up.
Yeah, so we missed the picture in 2022. Well, we got a picture, but she got the picture on her phone. And then, I don't, like me, I delete my pictures after a while.
Or download
them, put them somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to do that.
Well, I never delete my pictures.
You just take them off of the phone.
Take them off the phone, and they're in
because there's only so much storage.
Somewhere on a computer. But anyways, that Nashville trip, that was really fun.
Oh, it looked so cool.
Yeah, but it was a trip because that's when that ice storm happened in 2023.
Oh yeah, it looked crazy down there.
Everything was just covered. It looked like Elsa went all over everything.
Okay.
It was nuts. My sister didn't know she'd be able to get me from the airport.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because she didn't know if she could get out of her neighborhood.
You guys ended up having a great time.
Yeah.
Ended up just okay.
I mean, it was cold, but it was, the roads ended up clear. The trees looked like, they were covered with ice. So that was interesting. So go back and watch those Nashville videos from 2023. And then we went on our viewer cruise in March. That was the next month. And that was the Leg Life viewer cruise. And so we got to...
Much needed vacation.
Yeah, we got to go to New Orleans and
oh man, that was amazing.
Visit with a bunch of other YouTubers, and actually people that followed us from probably Leg Life.
We didn't know. Yeah, they followed us, I think, because of Leg Life. So they'd been probably watching us for maybe a year or two. But yeah, we didn't expect that either. It was really nice to meet those people.
Yeah, so that was very fun.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah, because there were some other bigger, more popular, and more Disney-focused YouTubers there that everyone was there for. So it was cool that there was a few people who recognized us.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got to meet people that we've been talking to, other YouTubers for, a few years. And just hadn't met with them before. And
they all recognized us too, so that was nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just always feels cool when people know who you are.
It was fun. And then we went to the Scottish Highland Games. Yep. We do that every year. Or try to anyway. I shouldn't say we do it we do. We do it every year. But that's always fun. It's like a fair without the rides. And then it's themed. It's themed. So, yeah. And it's grown a lot. So this year they're actually hosting, for 2024, they're actually hosting the international games. So
it'll be a big one.
Yeah, so this will be a big one because they're going to be hosting the worldwide international games,
because it's turning almost into a full-on a state fair. So we just keep seeing it grow, and it's really cool to see because there's lots of fun food trucks that participate, and they even
lots of vendors.
They'll decorate their trucks for the theme of that year and everything. Yeah. Put kilts and stuff on there.
And that's at our fairgrounds down in Palmer. So that's about 45 minutes away from Anchorage, towards us. Yeah. So we try to stay in the Palmer and Wasilla area.
Oh, and there's some really nice Airbnbs down there. But we always have to remember to book them ahead of time because they get booked out really quick.
Yeah. They do. So we had planned on going to the Forest Fest, which is usually in July, but we didn't make that. But we did get down to the Kenai to visit my friend.
And a small explanation on the Forest Fest is held in Girdwood. Some people might refer to it as like a hippie fair.
Or the Fairy Fest.
Yeah, it's
because
like,
everybody dresses like, forest creatures and fairies and whatnot, all the vendors there.
With like the flower crowns. That's why we say hippie. It's very like kind of like almost like 70s vibes, like forest nature.
Yeah. So it's real fun. I've been there once. You were never there. Were you?
I was there 1 year.
Okay.
We stopped in.
We just happened to be driving by.
And we were like, what is this?
Yeah.
So we walked
Yeah,
in
and
with
we've been wanting to go
people.
back ever since, but it's always like on a weekend that we just can't get down there, or we're doing something else.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, but we went to Kenai and we picked up my friend, and we got to go to the fair down there for Labor Day. I tried to keep the ball away from being so my little notes. So we got to go down the fair for Labor Day, and I got to stay with my friend down there. We stayed with her for a couple of days, and we were hoping to meet up with her in Seward because we were leaving her house and picking up my friend, and then we were going to Seward. And she was going camping in Seward too, but we kept missing each other. We were just barely missing each other. Like, oh, I went here. Where are you? And they're like, oh, we're there now. So that was kind of funny. But thanks, Jen, if you're watching this. Thanks for having us.
Oh, we really appreciated it. And she has such a nice home, and her dogs are so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, God. They're such good people.
Yeah. And we had planned on going to the Arctic Circle like every year. We planned on going to the Arctic Circle and never do it. But we went to Dawson City instead.
Oh, God, that was a quick
That
trip.
was a trip and a half. That was scary because we did not think we were going to get back through the border. Yeah.
Well, and see, the problem is we should have thought about that. But when you go somewhere, and you do like a day trip like that, and you come back through the border like within several hours or something, they are suspicious because they're not sure that you went there to like pick up stuff and then bring it back. So I've learned that after the fact.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I had a friend tell me like, oh, that's probably why they were like looking at your car suspiciously.
Gosh.
I was like,
the border agent coming back was just
real suspicious.
Yeah.
But we've heard that. The Canadian side, they're always super nice. They're like, come in our country. And then you try to get back in, and they're always like, why do you want to come to the U.S.? It's like,
I live here. I know.
Yes.
Since you saw my driver's license.
Yeah. It's just
like, he's like, roll down your windows. I want to see in the back. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but we had
be nice about it.
Car really good, so at least you could, look around.
Yeah. And I have a hatchback, so if you roll down the windows, you can see in the back. Mm-hmm. And we didn't have anything with us because we were staying in Tok.
Yeah,
so
we left
everything
all of our
was
stuff
at
the
Airbnb. Yeah.
Which is also a very nice one. So.
And then it tells you, Google, it says, because the speed limit on the road is 50 miles an hour, but there is no way you can do 50 miles an hour. You are going to kill your car.
Or, like, drive off of a cliff.
Yeah, that too.
That road is so winding.
Yeah.
And sometimes very narrow.
And that's why we had talked about for 2024, if we did go, we're going to go through the border and go up White Horse, because going out from the Taylor Highway on Chicken, you're on the cliff side of the road, and they got all those big RVs coming the other way. There's hairpin turns. You got to stop for those RVs.
Well, and that's part of the reason why we went the way we did last time, is because we wanted to say that we'd been to Chicken.
Yeah. And that was the reason why we were late getting to Dawson, too, because we wanted to eat breakfast in Chicken. Because everybody's like, oh, if you're in Chicken, you got to eat breakfast. So we had to wait, we wait almost an hour?
Oh,
because we had to wait for it to open.
Yeah, they just barely opened. We walked in with the cooks, and they're just like, people who lived there. They're all family and stuff, and it's all
we had to hang out. We hung out in the gift store for a while, and then we went when they opened the restaurant to go eat.
Yeah, so there's like, it's cool to go there once and say like, hey, I'd been there. But I mean, honestly, it's just kind of like a big RV park. So
stay the night in Dawson.
Yeah.
You don't do what we did, because the border's only open from, what was it, 8:30 to 5:30?
Yeah. Oh, and now we know how the ferry works, because we had to.
Yeah, and the ferry could take a long time depending on, traffic getting over. Yeah. So we just got lucky and missed a bunch of people both ways. Because otherwise, if we would have had to wait for the ferry to go a couple times leaving, we wouldn't have made that border.
We barely made it back.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah, so that was a hairy day. But we did it. Yeah. And we can say that we did it. And everybody I talked to here that's been there through Chicken and back, they're like, what?
Yeah,
you did it in one day? What?
Every time we do some crazy thing like that, like, I mean, I guess it's somewhat beneficial to us because we could say we did it, but then also, like, if we want to go again, then we know how to plan differently. Like, it gives us ideas.
Yeah.
But, yeah, every time we tell people we do those kinds of trips, they're always like, you people are insane.
And it's a very cool little city, Dawson City. So I would like to explore it some more. They've got lots of museums and stuff. And and it's not just in the waterfront town. There's more, but we, I mean, you can spend the whole day just in the little town there.
And the company I work for now also has a hotel there, so we can actually stay in Dawson if there's availability.
Yeah. And it sounds like there usually is there, because it's a big hotel. Big.
Yeah.
So, and what else did we do? Did we go anywhere after Dawson City? I don't think so.
I think the only thing after that was my...
Well, Dawson City was actually in July. That was July 4th, because we went, we saw the parade in Tok. And then Kenai was after that, because it was the fair. And then we just went to Seattle.
And Mom had kept talking about, because I did like a room cleaning video this year, and everyone was like, you should never let your room get that bad. But I was like living out of my suitcase and just like packing and
because Mary did a couple of trips too.
All of like July, I was
gone
somewhere. I was like not. Yeah, because we went to do that Talkeetna and Dawson City trip, and then I came back, and then I went on a week-long trip with my friends, and then I came back, and then we did Kenai and everything. So and the funny thing is that my friends did want to originally do a trip to Canada and go to Dawson City and try the toe shots. Look that up if you haven't heard of it.
Oh, yeah. And they asked us at the border if we were going to do that, and we were like, no.
I was like, if I hadn't eaten breakfast, maybe. But but anyway, we were going to do like a Canada trip, but then we realized the way we wanted to do it, we would have to be driving all day, every day. We wouldn't be able to actually enjoy it. So that's why we decided to stay in Alaska and
do Homer.
Go from Anchorage to Homer to Seward and all of the above.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just an easier trip. It's,
we had so much fun.
That's why we're talking about maybe doing that this year again.
I think by the end, though, people were pretty tired. I think that happens on all friend trips, is they're like, okay, I'm done with you people for the night. Just let me sleep.
Yeah. I gave these guys the travel bug because when I moved here almost 20 years ago, I made it a point to go to someplace I've never been in Alaska. And so we traveled a lot, in Alaska, because you can do it in a weekend, 300 miles here, 300 miles there.
Well, and Alaska
you can cover a lot of ground. Yeah, you
can visit all different places, and they have all different types of like their own what do they call that, like their own weather.
Yeah.
I want to say like biodomes or something. I don't know if that's
There's
correct.
only 3 major highways, so that's it. The rest of it you have to fly to.
Yeah, which will probably lead us to our next topic. Are we talking about that in this video?
What?
The places that you have to fly to or float to.
Yeah, that's another. We're thinking about doing an Alaska cruise in 2025. Because we could probably easier get on the spring Alaska cruises. So, yeah.
And I don't know if things work out. If we'll see with all of the other things we want to do.
Yeah, because we had planned on.
But we might be able to do like
we had planned on
something in
an
between
Alaska
there.
cruise. 2020, we were doing okay. We were pretty well off, and Mary was going to finish school, so we had planned on, the Disney cruise and the Alaska cruise. And of course, neither one of those happened, and we've never rebooked that Alaska cruise. So, but we've kind of exhausted the road system. We've, other than going up to the Arctic Circle, we've done the whole road system.
But talk about things maybe being meant to be, because I get some pretty nice perks with my new job. She got nice
perks.
And
so she gets to do that Alaska cruise.
I just gotta figure out the dates, put in a request, and just cross my fingers and see if I can get on for much less than most people would book for a cruise.
And I hear that spring is better than trying to get in on the shoulder season in the fall because it's rainy. So, yeah. So there you go. That's a lot of information.
Sorry. Talked your ears off. I don't know. Maybe some of you find this interesting. We used to do a lot of sit-down talking videos, and some people have expressed to us that they miss those kinds of videos.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We used to sit back there, though, on the couch.
Yeah. or by the table.
Yeah.
But,
and did anyone notice we took down our Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
Finally.
We got them down before we left.
Yeah, so I'm pretty proud because I actually...
And when you see this, we'll be on our cruise.
Yeah. I think I took down all of the decorations and then Mom just packed them.
Yeah.
So I just ran around the house.
And then I
a
put
couple
them in the crawl
nights in a
space
row.
myself. And our crawl space door is like maybe 3 by 3. So it's pretty tough to get through there.
I think she's quicker at it than me. She's got more upper body muscles to carry those big totes and stuff.
Yeah.
I was watching her do that and I was like, how?
Yeah, and I told her I wasn't going to organize them when I put them in there, but I did.
She still did,
Yeah. So.
I helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Mostly just with the stuff I took off the trees. Because that's pretty easy to organize.
Yeah. And then she handed stuff to me, moved the boxes from wherever they were to get them to that little door, because I wasn't going to go in and out of the door constantly.
Yeah,
I can't bend that.
That wouldn't make sense.
So.
The chinchillas, because we have them downstairs too, because that's just a more like temperature controlled area, and then it's quieter, and chinchillas are very like peaceful animals.
Yeah.
They prefer quiet. They were watching us the whole time. They were like, "What are you doing?" I thought it was really cute. Should have gotten video.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. There was what we did last year in a nutshell, and go back and watch some of those videos, and tomorrow we'll tell you about what our plans are for 2024. Yeah. Bye for now. Like and subscribe so you get notifications for all these things. Yeah, ring the bell so you get notified.
And if you think you're subscribed, I would check on that.
Yeah.
Because there's weird stuff happening with YouTube. We've talked about it before, but just go ahead, take a look at our main channel, and if that button doesn't say subscribed,
I did find I talked about that in another video here recently, and I said, I didn't find anybody that hadn't been unsubscribed from, and I just did have one pop up because their video popped up, and and it didn't have the subscribe thing clicked, and I was like,
for your personal channel.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, because I think that's maybe what was happening, because we were a little concerned. We looked like we were losing subscribers all like in November and December, but then when we started letting you guys know, like, hey, maybe check on that, because other YouTubers said they're having problems with their subscribers just getting
and then our numbers went back up.
Randomly unsubscribed. Yeah, so. They went back. So I think it's good just to check every once in a while.
We are almost to 5,000. I think we're 150 away, I think. Yeah. So do that. Go make sure you're subscribed. Tell your friends.
Oh yeah, and then if we ever
Maybe we'll hit it while we're gone on vacation.
Oh yeah,
that would be nice.
I was gonna say if we ever do like another giveaway, because we've done giveaways for meeting goals in the past. Then just let us know what you guys would be interested in, because we used to do Wood Bowl Company stuff. We actually love doing those because it's fun to kind of come up with like a theme.
And the Alaska Wood Bowl Company is local here, and they sell stuff from vendors all over Alaska.
And they always have new stuff coming in. So let us know if that's something you would be interested in. Maybe you've seen stuff from our other videos, from like even just our local Fred Meyer's or Walmart that's like Alaska. I mean, we could get you like maybe an Alaska hoodie or a hat or something. Just let us know what you guys would be interested in.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough chit chat. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.